Spencer Lee will come over the top. Early work, wrist control right there. If Lee can go ahead and stay it there. There's that same swing that we talked about. Get all the way to the hips. Is he going to be able to finish? He comes around the waist. And that little reach around the waist was enough of a gap to be able to allow Lee to go ahead and square his hips and no takedown.
Lee did something that not many do against Tomasello. When he's in on a deep single like that, he usually finishes well. Very, very good in position, Tomasello.
That's why the little technical things, you know, that may work against some guys in the weight class won't work against Lee. He's very skilled. He's a little shot of his own right there. Again, the battle I see is, can Lee go ahead and tie up that left arm in this match? Now he's working the other side of the body, right into that 2-on-1. Tomasello did a nice job of creating head position and creating a little gap there to get out of that 2-on-1. No backward steps by either guy, Tim.
Both stepping into it. Spencer Lee, the true freshman out of Murraysville, Pennsylvania, Franklin Regional High School. A 3-time state champion, a 2-time junior world champion. The young Hawkeye stepping into it. Made his debut against Michigan State a couple of weeks ago.
There's that 2-on-1 we talked about here. Doesn't quite have the head position. Tomasello's head is in decent position to block him off there. But you can see where Spencer Lee likes to be. And that's why he has a slight little natural technical advantage there for Lee. He likes to be in that position. I wouldn't say it's necessarily an advantage, but it did something to neutralize Tomasello.
Tomasello back in the lineup for the Buckeyes after an injury that he suffered at the U23 World Championship team trials earlier in the
There it is. Yeah. Again, Lee able to go ahead and control the lead arm on that shot. He's able to ward off the high crotch, which not many people do, against Tomasello.
Get one right now.
The number 1 Ohio State Buckeyes, the number 3 Hawkeyes. We're just getting started at 125 pounds in the Value City Arena.
Lee has done a really nice job of holding position in the center of the mat.
And that'll be the end of the first period. And you'd have to say advantage Lee after that first period there.
Yeah.
But Tomasello not unfamiliar with this position of the 0-0 first period.
Well, I think Tomasello is very patient. He likes to drift to the right and go ahead and set up that high crotch shot to his left or to his right, with the left arm being the lead arm on that shot. But that goes right into Lee's 2-on-1.
Good look at Tomasello there, the national champion as a freshman, third the last 2 years.
There's about 4 looks at Tomasello right there. Nice little mat return there by Lee. Again, you're just buying some little bit of time. He's able to suck him back. He got 1 count. Got the hips a little extended.
That was close. That was a good feel by
Tom Brandt. Tom Brandt says his hand's on the brick, though, but he stuffs it underneath his chair. I think it was just a 1 count. Only get 1 challenge for the duel. Covering the fingers there. This is where I've been really impressed with Lee, is in those mat returns. He does not give up anything easy, and just the same stuff that he does with the 2-on-1 where he hangs on that. He does the same thing when somebody's coming up to their feet. He hangs on them. He's got to be probably the best rope climber in the wrestling room, the way he clings on guys, his biceps. He brings his whole upper body into that cling position. He does it with the mat returns as well.
Well, he's had a tough ride, 37 seconds left, or ride in the second period.
Take hold.
23 seconds away from that minute of riding time that could loom so big. It's a caution on Tomasello.
Strong here. Set.
Tomasello has been in big matches all throughout his career. It's never easy. A little sit and turn action there. A lot of hand fighting going on down below. He's able to go ahead and do a nice job of spreading out. See how Lee is going ahead, pushing that elbow forward. Now he's going to come back into the head lever right there. Nice job of clearing out, covering the fingers, but then Lee is going to go ahead and bring him back, and he just never gives up anything on those mat returns. He doesn't
his hips there. He kept them close and was able to lift the return, Jim.
But he just clings on a guy and sags on a guy and makes him carry weight all the way through the technique, and you're never quite away from him until you're 100% away.
And this is what you wonder when you're a freshman. Can you ride when you need to in tight matches? He's just proven that.
Yeah.
Talking about Lee here in the second period.
Well, he's put some pressure on Tomasello at the very least if he gets an escape. Nice sit-out turn-in. Doing a pretty good job of fighting in hand control, coming up underneath with the tight waist right. Now he's got him flat.
He's under you.
Great job of making Tomasello carry his weight. This is an unexpected surprise, Tim, in this sequence, the match. He cannot count Tomasello out. He scored big points late in matches, but he's getting spread out here on that sit-out and turn-in. He's getting his hips a little far away. He's not committing to kind of enough back pressure to pull back into him.
Well, and how much does that take out of you when you get ridden like this? Lee going from side to side and going to have an entire period ride out on the three-time All-American Tomasello.
Well, you don't have to go down. He's got choices.
Today's Keys to the Meet are brought to you by Nebraska Wrestling Camps, the best team camps in the country. Jim, what are the keys?
Well, you take a look at Iowa. You know, they've got to basically keep the momentum what they've established here, and they can't have any flat tires. They can't have anybody go out there and lay an egg. And for Ohio State, you know, they've got to go out here to put on a show, all right? Start fast and put on a show. Got a lot of people you've asked to show up here at the Schottenstein Center here, all in white. You've got to get after him, starting here with this match.
And the show needs to be put on by Tomasello on his feet right now, trailing 1-0, but the riding time very much in favor of Spencer Lee, the true freshman out of Pennsylvania, going up against the three-time All-American and national champion Nathan Tomasello.
And I think what he has to do to establish that is that, you notice the left leg is back. That's his favorite shot there. Tomasello is able to get to a leg. And Lee Tomasello has seen this before here with the likes of Nico Megaludis and others, where they split out like that.
Tremendous explosion right there. When Tomasello gets to the legs, he's in great shape. He usually finishes, and he didn't get it done in the first period, but that shape helps you execute in the third period, Jim.
And he has to remain on the attack here because effectively Lee has the 1-point lead with riding time. 59 seconds left in the bout, so likely that's not going to be broke. Now he's back on a high crotch again. It's going to be tough for Lee to stay out of it. He tries to kick out into that spread out position there.
No points. You got that whizzer.
He's got that whizzer locked on the shin, and Tomasello coming all the way out to the front. Losing a lot of time. He's going to one-armed it. He shelved it. Hand fighting there by Lee.
Just trying to get that hand down and get it around to cover the hips.
Going to go ahead and dive on it. Not going to get it. Short time.
20 seconds left in the match.
Look at Lee battling here. Now he's going to square up. Advantage position for Lee now. He broke the grip. Now he's back in on a single leg shot. He'll look for something big. Tremendous poise.
Spencer Lee going to come out with the upset victory over the three-time All-American national champion, the true freshman, the winner at 125. The Hawkeyes start out with a big upset.
Well, you mentioned it, Tim. The ride out in the second period was just a huge confidence builder for Spencer Lee. And even though he gave up a takedown, he was able to get a quick escape on his own with the release there. Tomasello tried to do it on his feet. Didn't get it done. Had plenty of time to go ahead and finish that.
And now we're ready for 133.